finish packing a $2 card and realize you just spent 5 minutes making 60 cents? Yeah, we've all been there. That's the moment where you go, wait a minute, why am I working so hard for so little? But here's the thing, you don't need more sales. You need buyers who buy more at once. Today, we're diving into the multi-card order mindset. We're going to talk about why it changes everything, how to trigger it, and how to finally stop letting postage eat into your profits. Welcome to my so-called card life, an inside look at the life of a low-end card reseller, brought to you by JC3 Cards and Collectibles, a premier reseller of trading cards available today on eBay, Collx, and whatnot. Whether you're looking to fill out that new set or just rekindle memories with one of your favorite players from your favorite teams, let JC3 Cards and Collectibles help you find that card you're looking for and provide fast, secure delivery straight to your door. Hello, everyone. My name is Charlie Jarnig, and I am a low-end card reseller. Today, we're talking about multi-card orders, and let's start with why this matters. Every single order has overhead. There's eBay fees, postage, and of course, the time to package those up. But here's the kicker. None of that triples when a buyer adds 3 cards. Postage barely changes. Fees don't multiply the same way. And your time? Still the same 5 minutes. If you sell 3 cards separately at $2 each, you might clear maybe $1.80 total profit. But if one buyer grabs all 3 cards in one order, that's $3+ of profit. Same envelope, same mailbox run. You're not chasing new buyers. You're just getting more value from the ones already there. That's the mindset shift right there. All right, let's get a little nerdy now and talk about the economics of this. Every order has 3 cost buckets: postage, fees, and time. Yes, I know, there is also a sourcing cost, but that's for a different discussion on a different day. Your postage on a single card, 74 cents. Add 2 more cards, still 74 cents. When you're looking at eBay, your fees consolidate. 30 or 40 cents as a fixed order fee, depending on the total overall order size, and a variable fee for trading cards of 13.25%, again based on the total order amount. And as a reminder, if you're using eBay, make sure to reach for that top rated seller status to get an additional 10% off this variable fee. And finally, your labor doesn't increase. You're still packing and pulling the same amount of cards. Your profit per minute just tripled. When you scale that up to 50 or 100 orders, you're not just saving money, you're saving hours. And time is our most valuable commodity. That's not just efficiency, that's leverage. Okay, so how do we actually make buyers do this? Well, you don't need gimmicks, just clean, simple incentives. There are 2 basic promos that will get you well on your way, and they're rooted in the psychology of selling. Promo number 1, buy 3, get 20% off. It works. every single time. People love round numbers. 3 feels like a quote unquote set, and it triggers that collector instinct. The buyer feels like they're winning, and you're quietly saving overhead. Promo number 2, free shipping over $10. People hate paying shipping. They'll toss in an extra card or two just to avoid it. Just make sure the threshold sits a bit above your average order. If most orders are $8, set it at $12. And the pro move here? Send a coupon after checkout. Hey, next time, grab 3 or more cards and save 10%. That's how you build repeat buyers. So, now you've got the promos. How do you actually nudge people to buy more? Here's where we dig back into the playbook. Your first step is organizing your store. Make it easy for shoppers to add on additional cards. Create categories like dollar add-ons, team lots, or rookie picks. Buyers love it when they don't have to do a lot of work to buy more. Your second step is then to say it as loud as you can in the listings. Buy 3, save 20%, mix and match across the store. Loud and proud in your listings. Put that right in your photo or somewhere in your description. Here's the psychology around this. Once they're in your store, they're now in search mode. They're scrolling teams, they're chasing parallels. That's when you drop that combine and save message, and they think, sure, I'll throw in one more. And that one more is the sale that pays for the first 2. Once you've got some momentum building, you can start bundling. Player packs, team samplers, mini rookie lots. These listings pop in promoted ads because they look like value. Use that top-down photo with cards fanned out because it gets clicks. And don't forget, even in single listings, mention your store deal. Combine and save. Buy 3, get 20% off. When buyers see consistency across listings, they trust you. And trust is exactly what turns into repeat orders. Now that you have your promos and you've implemented some of these strategies, let's talk measurement for a moment. Because if you don't track, you can't improve. Each week, check 3 things. Number 1, average order value, or AOV. Number 2, what percent of orders have multiple cards? And number 3, time spent versus profit. Then compare those numbers before and after you implemented your promos. If your AOV jumps and your workload stays flat, well, congratulations, you're scaling smarter, not harder. That's when you know it's working. And here's a quick rule of thumb when looking at your AOV. If you are under $5 on your AOV, that most likely says you are primarily a singles seller and you have low efficiency in your operation. Bump that up between $6 and $10, Well, now you have occasional multi-card buyers and you're establishing that average seller baseline. Bump it even further to that $10 to $20 range, you're consistently bundling and you have strong promos. Excel in that $20 plus range, well, now you're a pro and you've built repeat loyal buyers, or you sell higher end singles. All right, here's what we learned today. If there's one thing that you take away on the day, it's that multi card orders cut your costs per sale. Simple promos drive the behavior, and bundles and consistency build trust, which lead to repeat buyers. Remember, you're not discounting, you're leveraging. You're turning one-off sales into systems. That's how you scale a hobby hustle into a viable business. That's it for today's episode of My So-Called Card Life. Stack your orders, stack your profits, and stop letting postage eat your lunch. If you test a buy 3 get 20% promo this week, tag me or drop a comment down below. I want to hear your numbers. I'm Charlie Jarnig, and this is My So-Called Card Life, where small cards make big moves. See you next week.